Are you out there? Can you hear me? Are you listening anymore? Hello, God, if we're still on speaking terms, can you help me like before? I have questioned your existence. My resistance leaves me cold. Can you help me go the distance? Hello, God, hello, hello. This whole world has gone to pieces. Can we fix it? Is there time? Hate and violence just increases. We're so selfish, cruel and blind. We fight and kill each other in your name, defending you. Do you love some more than others? We're so lost and confused. Hello, God, are you out there? Can you hear us? Are you listening anymore? Hello, God, if we're still out speaking terms, can you help us like before? Oh, the free will you have given, we have made a mockery of. This is no way to be living. We're in great need of your love. Hello, God.
If you're a fan of music or television or movies, then you're definitely a fan of our very special guest.
She is so well known. You only have to say her first name for folks across the country and around the world to smile.
And every song she writes, every song she performs, she makes her very own.
And even surrounded by the glitz and glamour of show business, she never loses that personal touch that makes her seem more like a friend than a star.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is such an honor. Please welcome Dolly Parton.
Yeah!
The gates and doors were barred and all the windows fastened down. I spent the night in sleeplessness and rose at every sound, half in hopeless sorrow and half in fear the day would find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all away. Then just before the sunrise I heard something at the wall. The gate began to rattle and a voice began to call. So I hurried to the window, I looked down into the streets, expecting swords and torches and the sound of soldiers' feet. But there was no one there but Mary, so I went down to let her in. John stood there beside me as she told me where she'd been. She said they've moved him in the night and none of us knows where. The stone's been rolled away and now his body isn't there. So we both ran toward the garden and John ran on ahead. We found the stone and empty tomb just the way that Mary said. But the winding sheet they wrapped him in was just an empty shell. And how or where they'd taken him was more than I could tell. Oh, but something strange had happened there, just what I did not know. John believed a miracle, but I just turned to go. Circumstance and speculation could lift me very high, 'cause I'd seen them crucify him and I saw him die. And back inside the house again, the guilt and anguish came. And everything I'd promised him just added to my shame. When at last it came to choices, I denied I knew his name. And even if he was alive, it wouldn't be the same. Then suddenly the air was filled with a strange and sweet perfume, and light that came from everywhere drove shadows from the room. Then Jesus stood before me with his arms held open wide, and I fell down on my knees and I just clung to him and cried. Oh, but then he raised me to my feet, and as I looked into his eyes, the love was shining out from him like sunlight from the skies. Guilt and my confusion disappeared in sweet release, and every fear I'd ever had just melted into peace. away. So I'll go, but I know I think of you each step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Bittersweet memory. That is all I'm taking with me. Goodbye. Please don't cry. Don't you cry. We both know I'm not what you need, but I will always love you. I will always love you. And I hope life treats you kind. And I hope you have all your dreams. I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you.
Dumb blonde.
Don't try to cry your way out of this. Don't try to lie, or I'll get you in it. Don't try to make me feel sorry for you. Just because I'm blonde, don't think I'm dumb, 'cause this dumb blonde ain't the story about an old man that I grew up knowing and loving in the Smoky Mountains. I guess every kid has certain people that they remember more than other people when they're growing up, but he made me always feel grown up and kind of special, and that's one of the reasons I loved him. And he's only living in my song, but I'd like to share that memory with you. Now, he lived by the apple orchard in this little old orchard shack. His real name was Jackson Taylor, but I called him Applejack. The old Applejack was loved by everyone he ever knew. Of course, Applejack picked apples, but he picked the banjo too. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. I go down to Applejack's just almost every day, and we'd sit and we'd drink Applejack that old Applejack had made. And then he'd take his banjo down, and then he'd ask me if I'd sing. And he would play his banjo, and I'd play my tambourine. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. Let's pick one. Let's pick out one. I ain't no Grandpa Jones or Applejack. You probably figured that out by now. Now that's when I was just a kid, and now that I'm grown, you know, all I have are these memories, 'cause old Applejack is gone. Oh, but he left me his banjo, and it always takes me back. You know, every time I play it, I still hear Applejack. Clap your hands along with her. Song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. You're doing good, do it again. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let your banjo ring. Yahoo! Thank you for your help. Applejack with these loud ones. Thank you.
When asked who her hero is, Reba always answers with one name. She's a singer, songwriter, actress, and businesswoman who showed Reba just how big a country singer can dream. Please welcome to the stage Reba's beloved inspiration, the fabulous Miss Dolly Parton.
Well, thank you, everybody. Hello. And hello, Reba. You look beautiful. You did not get that dress at Dillard's, did you? Oh, thank you so much. I tell you what, you would not believe the cat fights we've been in backstage trying to figure out which one of Reba's great songs to do. And I picked this one, and I hope you'll like it. How blue can you make me? How long till I heal? How long can I go on loving you when you're gone? How blue can I feel? Oh, honey, why did you leave me? Ain't you got a heart left in your chest? Lord, I swear to you, I'm dying, 'cause my mind won't let my body rest. How blue can you make me? How long till I heal? How can I go on loving you when you're gone? How blue can I feel? If I cry anymore, I'll go blind. Love, there ain't no relief for this missing you grief. How long can you torture my mind? Oh, how blue can you make me? And how long till I heal? How long can I go on loving you when you're gone? How blue can I feel? How long can I go on loving you when you're gone? How blue can I feel? How blue can I feel? Thank you. Oh, that wasn't that good. Nobody can sing it like Reba. And Reba, if you think that you are going to sit there on your country butt all night and do nothing, you got another thing coming. Get over here. I want to stand on this step so I can be a giant, too. Why don't we sing them in the commercial? You want to? You sing the melody and I'll do something. How blue can you make me? How long till I heal? How can I go on loving you when you're gone? How blue can I feel? Everybody, how blue can you make me? How long till I heal?
You know, in every kid's life, there's always a pet, and usually it's a puppy dog. And I'd like to do a song for you now about a little puppy dog that I had when I was growing up. And its name was Cracker Jack. Here's the story. Once I had a little dog, I named him Cracker Jack. He had a spot around one eye that looked just like a patch. His legs were way too long and he was awkward as could be. Why, he wasn't much to look at, but he looked all right to me. I'd found him by the riverbank just wandering about. He was cold and hungry and his ribs were sticking out. I snapped my fingers, whistled when he came, I picked him up. Of course, I was just a kid and Cracker Jack was just a pup. So I took him home and fed him till he couldn't eat no more. And I took him to my room and put a blanket on the floor. After that, beside my bed is where he'd always sleep. And each night in my prayers I'd pray the Lord his soul to keep. Cracker Jack, the best friend that I ever had was Cracker Jack. But he was more than that, a playmate, a companion. He was love and understanding. That was Cracker Jack. The best friend that I ever had was Cracker Jack. But he was more than that. Why, everything a kid could want I had in Cracker Jack. Old Cracker Jack would run to meet me after school each day. And he'd jump and wag his tail and look at me as if to say, I love you and I missed you and I'm glad you're home again. Now I knew just how he felt, 'cause me and Cracker Jack was friends. And through the woods and fields we would often roam about. And when we got in trouble, we would help each other out. Why, I could run almost as fast as Cracker Jack could run. We had a lot in common and we had a lot of fun. He was always with me when I was growing up. We shared each other's good times and we shared each other's love. He only lives in memory now, but often I think back to the days of childhood, the days of Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack, the best friend that I ever had was Cracker Jack. But he was more than that, a playmate, a companion. He was love and understanding. That was Cracker Jack. The best friend that I ever had was Cracker Jack. But he was more than that. Why, everything everything a kid could want, I had in Cracker Jack. In Cracker Jack. Come on, boy. Thank you.
It's always a real thrill for me to introduce this beautiful little lady. She's going to sing for you a #1 country song she wrote and recorded, titled Joshua, Miss Dolly Parton.
Well, a good ways down the railroad tracks, there was this little old rundown shack, and in it lived a man I'd never seen. Folks said he was a mean and a vicious man, and you better not set foot on his land, but I didn't think nobody could be that mean. So I took out a walking down the railroad track. I was gonna go down to that little old shack and just find out if all them things I'd heard was true. Was a big black dog laying in the yard, and it growled at me, and I swallowed hard, and I heard somebody say, well, who are you? Boy, and there he stood in the door of that shack, and his beard and his hair was long and black, and he was the biggest man I'd ever seen. When he spoke, his voice was low and deep, and he just didn't frighten me, 'cause somehow I just knew he was me. He said, what you doing snooping around my place? Then I saw a smile come across his face, and I smiled back and told him who I was. Said, come on in, pull you up a chair. Might as well, since you're already here. He said, you can just call me Josh. Joshua, Joshua, what's you living here all alone? Joshua, Joshua, ain't you got nobody to call your own? No, 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 no. Well, we talked to the sun, come outside. We still talking about daylight, but there was just so much we had to say. Hey, I spent my life in an orphan's home. Just like him, I was all alone. So I said, yeah, but he asked if I'd stay. And we grew closer as time went on. In that little old shack, it was a happy home. And we just couldn't help but fall in love. That big black dog in that old shack, sitting down by the railroad track, is plenty good enough for me and Joshua. Joshua, Joshua, why you just what I've been looking for. Joshua, Joshua, you ain't gonna be lonesome anymore. No, no. Me and Joshua, me and Joshua, me and Joshua, yeah, me and Joshua. And I hope you enjoyed the story of me and Joshua. Thank you. It'll be some better.
Blue Spanish eyes, teardrops are falling from your Spanish eyes.
No, I'm supposed to cry, right? Okay. Please. Oh, please, don't you cry.
Well, this is supposed to be serious.
I know that it is, senor, but this is just adios, and I swear that it don't mean goodbye.
Well, I'm going to sing mine straight.
Yeah, do.
Soon I'll return, bringing you all the love your heart can hold. Quick, say si, si.
Si, senor.
Say you and your Spanish eyes will wait for me.
That's pretty good.
You see.
So much for that. Well, way back in history, 3,000 years, or really ever since time began, there's been a whole lot of women shedding a whole lot of tears over a brown-eyed handsome man.
That's what the trouble was, a brown-eyed handsome man. A brown-eyed handsome man.
it serious. This one's too pretty to mess up.
In the twilight, oh, I see you. Blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again.
Love is like a dying ember.
Only memories remain, and through the ages I'll remember blue eyes crying in the rain. Hey, hey, hey.
It's also a true story from my childhood. Back through the years I go wandering once again, back to the seasons of my youth, and I recall a box of rags that someone gave us, and how my mama put the rags to use. There were rags of many colors, but every piece was small, and I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, so in every piece with love she made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. And while she sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, I hope this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors Mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches, holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school, just to find the others laughing and making fun of me and my coat of many colors that Mama made for me. No, I couldn't understand that, 'cause I thought I was rich. And then I told him of the love my mama sewed in every stitch. And then I told him all the story that Mama told me while she sewed, and why my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. They didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see one is only poor only if you choose to be. It is true we had no money, but I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors Mama made for me, made just for me. We'd get up before sunup to get the work done up. We'd work in the fields till the sun had gone down. And we've stood and we've cried as we've helplessly watched a hailstorm beating our crops to the ground. We've gone to bed hungry many nights in the past, in the good old days when times were bad. No amount of money could buy from me the memories that I have of them. as a boy. And I've seen Mama lay and suffer in sickness, in need of a doctor we couldn't afford. Anything at all was more than we had in the good old days, when times were bad. We've got up before and found ice on the floor where the wind would blow snow through the cracks in the wall. And I couldn't enjoy then having a boyfriend. I had nothing decent to wear at all. So I longed for a love that I never had in the good old days, when times were bad. No amount of money could buy from me the memories that I have of them. No amount of money could pay me to go back and live through it again in the good old days, when times were bad. In the good old days, when times were bad. So you found someone else, now you're going to leave. Did she tell you I don't love you? Did you really believe? On the floor by the door, I'll be down on my knees, for the only way out is to walk over me. Now you don't hear and you don't feel, but I know you can see. And just to prove how I love you, I'll crawl at your feet. Just look down at the ground where your footprints will be, 'cause the only way out is to walk over me. You have put me just as low as anyone ought to go, but I lay down beside what's left of my pride. If you go, then you'll know, 'cause you can't help but see that the only way out is to walk over me. Yes, the only way out is to walk over me. Thank you very much. I've never walked through the doors of a barroom or tasted the flavor of wine, and I've never danced to the songs on a jukebox or held someone that wasn't mine. But there's always a first time, and if you don't change, then I think the first time can be arranged, can be arranged. Now I've never dressed for the eyes of a stranger to sow seeds of lust in his mind, and I never walked down that road of temptation to leave dirty footprints behind. But there's always a it's called Bury Me Beneath the Willow.
Singing I Will Always Love You, here is the one, the only Miss Dolly Parton!
Everybody! I will always love you, too! Thank you, God bless you! Well, thank you for loving my song through the years, and thank you for loving me, and I'm just so proud of everybody that's ever recorded this song, and I did not allow Whitney to do this. She did me a big favor doing this. Anyhow, this song means a great deal to me. It came out of a very broken heart for me, but I am so proud that it has seemed to touch so many hearts around the world over the last 30 years or so. That's amazing how that can be. I'm only 27. Anyway, I ain't no Whitney Houston, but I'm Dolly, so I hope you'll enjoy my original version of it. If I should stay, well, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know that I'll think of you each step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Bittersweet memories, I guess that's all I'll be taking with me. Goodbye, please, now don't you cry, 'cause we both know that I'm not what you need. But I will always love you. I will always love you. And I hope life will treat you real kind. And I hope that you have all you ever dreamed of. I do wish you joy. I wish you lots and lots of happiness. But above all of this, I wish you love. And I will always, always love you. You know I will always
Good night, everybody.
Even you up there in the chicken roost, I will always love you. I will always love you. Thank you. God bless you.
In my Tennessee mountain home, life is peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets sing in the fields nearby. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to do a little song for you tonight that I wrote several years ago. It kind of talks about when I was leaving home, going out into the world to seek my fortune and my success, as you might say. And it's a song I recorded in the trio album with Linda Ronstadt and Emmylou Harris. But Emmylou and Linda are not here today, but I've asked Bobby and Phyllis to help me sing a little bit on the harmony. They're not on camera, but they're back there in the back. They didn't want to be on camera because their hair wasn't fixed. So anyway, when you hear them, just know they're back there. Anyhow, this is a little song that I called Wildflowers. The hills were alive with wildflowers, and I was as wild, even wilder than they. For at least I could run. They just died in the sun, and I refused to just wither and play. Just a wild mountain rose needing freedom to grow. So I ran, fearing not where I'd go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they go. And the flowers I knew in the fields where I grew were content to be lost in the crowd. And they were growing too close. I had no room for growth, and I wanted so much to branch out. So I uprooted myself from my home ground and left. Took my dreams and I took to the road. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. Now I grew up fast and wild, and I never felt right in a garden so different from me. I just never belonged. I just longed to be gone. So the garden one day set me free, and I hitched a ride with the wind, and since he was my friend, I just let him decide where we'd go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. Just a wild rambling rose seeking mysteries untold. No regrets for the paths that I chose. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. We don't care. Thank you.
If I should stay, well, I would only be in your way. So I'm gonna go, but I know I'll think of you each step of my way. And I will always love you. Yes, I will always love you. Bittersweet memories, I guess that's all I'll be taking with me. Goodbye, please, let's don't cry, 'cause we both know I'm not what you need. But I will always love you. I will always love you. I hope life treats you real kind, and I hope you have all you ever dreamed of. Oh, I do wish you joy. I wish you lots of happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. And I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always, always love you. I will always love you. Tonight I feel so weak. Oh, yeah. But all in love is fair. I turn the other cheek. I feel the slap and the sting of the foul night air. And I know you're only human, and I haven't got talking room. But tonight, while I'm making excuses, some other woman is making love to you. Oh, somebody bring me some water. Can't you see I'm burning alive? Can't you see my baby's got another lover? I swear I don't know how I'm gonna survive. Oh, somebody bring me some water. Can't you see it's out of control? Baby's got my heart, my baby's got my mind, but tonight that old devil, that devil's got my soul. Will this aching pass? I don't know. Will this night get through? No, no. Wanna hear the breaking glass? I only feel the steel of the red hot truth. I'd do anything to get it off of my mind. I need some insanity, that temporary kind. Tell me, how will I ever be the same when I know that woman somewhere screaming your name? Oh, somebody bring me some water. Can't you see I'm burning alive? Can't you see my baby's got another lover? And I don't know how
those nights we're not together. You're in my heart, and you're on my mind. You're like a part of me that's missing across my heart and hope to die.
Can I sing now? Okay. Across my heart and hope
year, there are 3 nominations for Best Original Song. The first was written by a former Oscar nominee who musically told the world what it was like to work from 9 to 5. This year, she's nominated for a song from the film Transamerica. It's called Traveling Through, and we're delighted to have her here tonight. Please welcome a woman I've admired my whole life, the amazing Dolly Parton.
All the way from Dollywood to Hollywood. What do you think about that? How are you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, 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 oh. I can't tell you where I'm going. I'm not sure where I've been, but I know I must keep traveling till my road comes to an end. Just out here on my journey, trying to make the most of it. I'm a puzzle, I must figure out where all my pieces fit. Like the poor wayfaring stranger that they speak about in song. I'm just a weary pilgrim trying to find what feels like home. Where that is, no one can tell me. Am I doomed ever wrong? I'm just traveling, traveling, traveling. I'm just traveling on. I'm just traveling, traveling, traveling. I'm just traveling through. Woo, 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 woo. I'm just traveling, traveling, traveling. I'm just traveling through. Woo, 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 questions I have many, answers but a few. But we're here to learn, the spirit burns to know the greater truth. Now we've all been crucified, they nailed Jesus to a tree. And when I'm born again, you're gonna see a change in me. God made me for a reason, and nothing is in vain. Redemption comes in many shapes, with many kinds of pain. And oh, sweet Jesus, if you're listening, keep me ever close to you. As I'm stumbling, tumbling, wondering, as I'm traveling through. I'm just traveling, traveling, traveling. I'm just traveling through. Woo, 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 woo. I'm just traveling, traveling, traveling. I'm just traveling through. Woo, 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 woo. Everybody, come on, travel with me. Travel with me, come on. Travel with me, yeah. We're all God's children, we're just traveling through, yeah. We're all God's children, wayfaring pilgrims. The flesh is weak, but the spirit's willing. Just traveling through, hallelujah. Sisters and my brothers, love you one another. I ain't here to judge you, I'm traveling through. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm just traveling through.
The 78th Annual Academy Award.
Dolly, you also have recorded another song recently, and it's a beautiful song. Why don't you go sing Dumb Blonde? I don't
Do
think
what?
that... no, that's not the way I should put it. Wait a minute now, I'll think of it. Dolly Parton recorded a song called Dumb Blonde.
Yeah.
She is about to sing it for you.
Thank you, Bobby.
Now, Dolly.
Don't try to pry your way out of this, and don't try to lie, or I'll catch you in it. Don't try to make me feel sorry for you. Just because I'm blonde
if the answer is no. Oh, my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway, and twice on the pipes means you ain't gonna show. If you look out your window tonight, holding a string with a note that's attached to my heart, or just count how many times I saw you, how in my silence I adore you. Oh, but only in my dreams does that wall between us come apart. Oh, my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me, yeah, and twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh, my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway, and twice on the pipes means you ain't gonna show. Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me, twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh, my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway, and twice on the pipes means you ain't gonna show. And twice on the pipes means you ain't gonna show. I used to sit for hours as a kid, dangle my feet from an old flat bridge, seeing myself in the water below, shatter my image with the stones I'd throw, shatter my image with the stones I'd throw. A long time gone and a long time ago, when I shattered my image with the stones I'd throw. The world is cruel and people are cold, they shatter my image with the stones they throw, shatter my image with the stones you throw. Well, I'm far from perfect, but I ain't all bad. It hurts me more than it makes me mad. We all do things that we don't want told. We all throw stones that we shouldn't throw. You shatter my image with the stones you throw. A long time gone and a long time ago, when I shattered my image with the stones I throw. The world is cruel and people are cold. You shatter my image with the stones you throw, shatter my image with the stones you throw. If you live in a glass house, don't throw stones, don't shatter my image till you look at your own. Look at your reflection in your house of glass. Don't open my closet if your own's full of trash. Stand on my closet if your own's full of trash. A long time gone and a long time ago, when I shattered my image with the stones I throw. The world is cruel and people are cold. You shatter my image with the stones you throw, shatter my image with the stones you throw. Shatter my image with the stones you throw. Don't shatter my image with the stones you throw. Shatter